What's up, guys? Mike here with RealTalkFC. Today's video is going to be on my prediction for the top four in La Liga this season. To start off, I want to say that it's going to be the exact same as it ended last season with only one change, and that's that Real Madrid will be first and Barcelona will be second. Now, before you guys all comment and start saying, obviously, I'm going to say that because of the flag behind my shoulder here, watch the video. Let me give you my opinion on why I'm almost positive that that's the way it's going to end, and then we can comment on it and we can talk about it. First off, let's start with my fourth place position. Everyone knows that La Liga is a two-horse race, with Atletico Madrid always coming in third. And really, all the other teams in La Liga only compete for that fourth place spot so that they can play Champions League football. That's the goal. That's how it's been. Hopefully it changes soon, becomes more competitive, but for right now, that's what it is, and that's how it's going to stay. All right, so fourth place, I have Real Sociedad. And the reason I have them in fourth is because you have to look at the players that they lost. They just lost Aysir Yarmeni to Real Madrid. Now, that's a solid player in the midfield. He's young, Spanish international. Probably more of a loss in the locker room than it is on the field, considering that Yarmendi didn't score a single goal for them in La Liga. Also, you have to look at the player that they just brought in today, which is QPR midfielder Esteban Granero. Spanish international, played for Real Madrid, played in the Premier League. He has tons of experience over in England, so now that when they play those Champions League games that they fought so hard to get, he's going to bring that extra experience that Yarmendi doesn't have. Also, you have to look in their goals department. You have Antonio Griezmann and Carlos Vela. Those players are back. They're young. They're better than ever. And I just don't see anyone, other than Valencia really having a chance to get that fourth place spot. And that's not even going to happen now that Valencia has gotten rid of Roberto Soldado to Tottenham Hotspurs in England. Another player that they just lost was Alex Sissoko to Liverpool. So those are two key players that Valencia have lost, and the key player that Sociedad lost, they've already replaced with, in my opinion, a better option. Third place, I have Atletico Madrid. The reason that I'm thinking that they're going to be in third again is because even though they lost Falcao, who's been their star man for a while now, he scored 24 of their 65 goals last season, so that's going to be a huge loss in the goals department. But you have to look at the players that they brought in. They got David Villa from Barcelona, Spanish international, huge goal threat even at his age, and you also have Leo Baptista from Rayo Vallecano that they just brought in. He's a young striker and definitely someone that they're going to be able to play with. He's going to learn a ton from David Villa. He could possibly be one of the best strikers in the world one day. Hopefully that's the outcome. You never wish anything bad about a player. You also have to look at their returning players. You have Diego, who's turned down everybody that wanted him this season. He's going to stay with Atletico Madrid. You have Arda Turan, and you have Thiago, and you also have Koke on the right. You have young Oliver Torres coming up from their youth academy that even Barcelona have been trying to get at. And you have to remember that they let in the fewest amount of goals last season, which was 31. And that defense is coming back with Di Michelis and Luis Felipe. Another player that I think should be back at Chelsea is Courtois, the goalkeeper. He's excellent. He's huge. He's young. Getting all the experience he needs, and I think that Chelsea's got a diamond when he comes back. He's going to be excellent. The only thing that, like I said, that can stop them from getting third is if David Villa and Leo Baptista don't work out. I think they're going to be perfectly fine, and I think that they even have a strong chance to fight for that second spot, which right now I have Barcelona at. The reason I have Barcelona at the second spot is because of their signings this summer. Everyone's heard of Neymar signing with them. Everyone knows how sick and how amazing Neymar is, and I think he's going to be perfectly fine. That's not the issue. The issue is their coach. He's a new coach. He doesn't know the Barcelona philosophy that they've all gone by their entire lives. And another thing, they didn't solve the center back issue. Now the transfer window is still open. There's still time to fix it. But, they have Carlos Puyol, who's not getting any younger, and he's fighting injuries almost every season. And, you have Gerard Piqué, whose performances have dipped lately. So, they still have time. You saw that recently David Luiz was a huge target for them. His $35 million bid was turned down by Chelsea, and Jose Mourinho's even come out and said that there's no way that he's going to leave. I don't trust anything Jose Mourinho says as a Real Madrid fan. And I think Barcelona are just going to keep trying. And if David Luiz doesn't end up going there, I will make another prediction video switching first and second place. Because I just don't see Barcelona losing if they can get a solid center back in there, as the same caliber as David Luiz or someone even higher. We'll just have to wait and see. Now to my first place position with Real Madrid. The reason I have Real Madrid ultimately winning La Liga is because of their signings this summer. Everyone that knows Real Madrid and follows them knows that every signing that we've ever made is for short-term success. Los Galacticos were all short-term success. It worked out. And you have to just think about the signings this year. They're all young. They're majority of Spanish internationals. Someone like Dani Carvajal, for example, is going to replace Arbeloa, who is definitely Real Madrid's weakest link. You have Casemiro, Jesse, Cheryshev, Morata, all coming up from the youth academy. And now you have Iser Yarmendi, who is going to be a great replacement one day for Xabi Alonso, who, if you keep up with Real Madrid, knows that he's very unsure on whether or not he's going to sign a new contract or not. Also, you have Isco, who's going to compete very strongly for a starting position, and I think that they're going to be just fine for the future. One thing that I think that will unsettle Real Madrid on their way to the title is if Cristiano Ronaldo does not sign a new contract. If Cristiano Ronaldo does not sign a new contract and he ultimately comes out and says, I'm not going to renew and I'm going to go for free next season, or they're going to try to sell him in January, it's going to be obviously a huge loss, and I don't see anyone being able to really make up for the loss of Cristiano Ronaldo at Real Madrid. The window's still open. Gareth Bale is still being talked about. I, for one, as a Real Madrid fan, don't want Gareth Bale to come. We'll just have to wait and see to the end. But yeah, guys, that's my prediction. And comment. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. I'm going to have a video coming up pretty soon about who I think is going to finish top 4 in the Premier League, which is going to be much more open, in my opinion. Enjoy all the soccer games for the Premier League tomorrow and the rest of this weekend. Like, dislike, subscribe, show your friends. Please comment and let me know what you guys think so I can talk back with you guys. And follow at RealTalkFC on Twitter so that you guys can keep up to date with when I release a video and stuff. Alright guys, thanks.